I was really looking forward to doing a review on our ORIA Refrigerator Freezer wireless thermometer because it gives comfort to us knowing our temperature is within a safe range and will alert us to any problems that might occur. And it's very accurate and works well. If you're looking on how to program this only, go to the description and find the timestamp and you can jump right to that in this video. Now this is actually part of our preps, which you'll see in a second. I think we spent $17.99 on it on Amazon. You can check out the link below to find out the current price and more information about it. Now the four things I want to talk about would be the function, how we use it daily, and how it can be helpful if the power goes out, and how it can be helpful in rationing your fuel supply if you are running a generator to run your refrigerator if the power goes out, and then how to program it. Now the way we use this every day is we just simply will walk in the kitchen and there are the temperatures. This bottom one is for the room that this is in, the kitchen right now, and I never use that. The other two are sensors 1 and 2. Sensor 1 is in the refrigerator and sensor 2 is in the deep freezer. Let me show you what they look like. Sensor 1 is in the refrigerator. It's on the third shelf here. And sensor 2 is in the deep freezer, right here. So as you can see, the deep freezer is -20 and the refrigerator is 35 degrees. The other feature I like about this is it records the minimum and maximum temperatures in a 24-hour period. It updates every 24 hours. So that's nice to know how cold it got, how warm. So for example, my deep freezer, the warmest it got was -10 and the coolest -21. So this is helpful. I mean, you wake up in the morning and you see -20 degrees, but you see the warmest temperature that night was 48. You have a problem. So this is also nice. All of this doesn't take programming. That's just all standard. Now, the part that you have to program is the alarm. Now, what you do is you set your own minimum and maximum temperatures so that the alarm will go off should the temperature exceed those numbers. And to turn the alarms off or on, you just hit these buttons here. That's all there is to it. These minimum maximum temperatures you see, though, like I said, it's just standard. You don't do anything with it. It's automatic. The temperatures you set, though, you can't see right now, and it's completely separate from this. Now, if the power goes out, this thermometer can actually really be an asset, because if you didn't have one and you followed the guidelines with the CDC, I think they said that if the power goes out, you've got to use your food within 4 hours in the refrigerator, and 48 hours in the freezer if it's full, 24 hours if it's half full. And that's too vague for me. If it's 90 degrees in the house because it's 110 outside, and that's why the power went out, the food's not going to even last 4 hours probably. So it's much better to have a thermometer. And if you don't have to open the doors, it'll last longer. And so I think they said that, and you have to check the link below just to be sure that I'm on with these numbers though. But I think the CDC said that in your refrigerator, if you have a thermometer and it reaches 40 degrees, you need to toss the food. And I think it was the USDA said that if it reaches 40 degrees, you just need to use it within 2 hours. So you need to research that for yourself. But nevertheless, you're still monitoring the temperature, not just how many hours the power's out. And in the freezer, the CDC says that it's a similar situation. If you have it at 0 degrees and it starts to warm up and gets to 40, then you'll have to toss it or eat it. But if it's like 39, 40 degrees and frosty and the power comes back on, you can actually refreeze it. So the main point I'm trying to make is you can monitor the temperature, and rather than just rely on 4 hours, you have to toss it. So now another thing, if the power is out and you have a generator, a propane or gas power generator, or even a portable power station with battery, it can help you ration the power, because what you could do is when the temperature starts rising, you'll see it. Then turn your generator on, And then once it reaches, set the refrigerator lower than normal. And so when it gets nice and cool, turn the generator off. Wait till the temperature comes up to maybe 38 degrees or 40, turn the generator back on. It's a way to ration your power. And this is if it's going to be out for several days. Now, you'll have to research on your own whether that's very healthy for a refrigerator to turn it off and on like that. It won't be frequently, which I read could cause a problem. Because it's a way for you to regulate it and save power. If it was just going to be for a day, I'd leave the generator on the whole time and just keep the refrigerator going and use its compressor to operate as normal. But if it's an SHCF or long-term situation, regulate it to save your own fuel. So if you found this video helpful, please share it, like it, maybe subscribe, and stay tuned for some information about how to program it. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. So the only thing you have to actually program in this is the minimum maximum temperatures that you want to set, so that an alarm will go off if those temperatures are exceeded for a warning. And so that's the only thing. So my wife is going to set it, and I will film. So here we go. How do you do it?
Okay, well, we're going to do the sensor 1 first, which is in the middle. And just hit that button there for 3 seconds and then let up, and the maximum temperature will start blinking. And then you have the plus and minus for the temperatures. Well, we want to go down.
That's kind of confusing, by the way, I have to say. That is the plus, and then minus. So they look different. Now, I might forward this video because it takes a while to get this down to the temperature we want. And so this is the freezer.
Yes. Okay, then you want to hit, we got it to 40 where we want our maximum.
For the refrigerator. And
then hit this again, and the minimum that we want it, the minimum will start flashing, is 32. So, and then hit it again, and it's set.
It goes to the temperatures of what the sensors are. So the temperatures here are going to be the minimum, maximum in the last 24 hours. Okay.
Now we're going to do our deep freezer, which we're putting on sensor number 2. We do the same thing. We push it for 3 seconds. And then this is going to take a while because we want to get it down to -5. Okay, and we'll hit this button again to get the minimum, and the minimum is set at, we want it to go to -40. And hit it again. There you go. Now it's set.
So we just put the sensors in the freezer and the refrigerator, and then and that's that. Remember what the alarms actually will go off for a while, so you're gonna have to switch the alarms off because these are not up to temperature, and they're going to be exceeding the temperatures until they get to the temperature that you want in your freezer and refrigerator. Well, thank you for watching my my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you think it's helpful, maybe you can share it, like it, and subscribe. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and I appreciate it, and have a great day.